Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Soludo under attack. Has planned to release Nnamdi Kanu boomerangs. Soludo under attack. Has planned to release Nnamdi Kanu boomerangs. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. A week after calling for the release of the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State, has come under attack by prominent Igbo leaders and groups. Soludo had, while speaking at the All Progressives Grand Alliance APGA campaign rally in Awka a week ago, admitted that Kanu was central to the resolution of the insecurity devastating the southeast and urged the federal government to release the separatist leader unconditionally. He had assured that if Kanu could not be released unconditionally, he would stand surety for him. Kanu has been in detention since his repatriation from Kenya in June 2021. The federal government has refused to release him despite multiple court orders. Recall that the appeal court sitting in Abuja had on October 13th discharged Kanu of all counts of terrorism charges preferred against him by the government. This is after the UN Working Group on Human Rights and Arbitrary Detention had in July directed the federal government to immediately and unconditionally release the IPOB leader from the unlawful detention and pay him adequate compensation for the flagrant violation of his human rights. The international body also indicted the Kenyan and Nigerian government for the unlawful abduction, torture, rendition and continued detention of Kanu. The Ohanaeze Youth Council (OYC), the apex socio-cultural youth organization of Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide, yesterday described Soludo's call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu as an insult to Ndigbo and a mockery of the self-determination struggle by the IPOB. The OYC, through its national president, Comrade Igboayaka, said Soludo's call was a mere political statement to excite people, noting that his words could not be taken seriously. According to him, the governor's outburst was a mere show-up which lacked executive honor. He said it is not in the blood of an Igbo man to be a coward. If Soludo is not a coward, he could have respected his office and paid a special visit to President Muhammadu Buhari and demanded the release of Kanu like Chief Mbazulike Amechi did. Soludo has demonstrated cowardice. Soludo could bring out his time and write a volume of pages about how Peter Obi will not make it for the presidency, but he couldn't make out the same time to write to Mr. President why they should obey the court order and release Nnamdi Kanu. I am still waiting when the Anambra governor should show bravery like a man, put down in writing why Nnamdi Kanu should be released, and summon the courage to visit President Buhari and secure the release of Kanu. Similarly, Igbo youth, under the aegis of Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSEL, picked holes in Soludo's volunteering to surety the detained IPOB leader, saying the offer was not born out of pure motive. President General of COSEL, Comrade Goodluck Ibe, told Sunday Vanguard that the former Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN boss, only wanted to use Kanu to possibly launder his battered image following his recent unwarranted media attacks on the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Mr. Peter Obi. He argued that instead of volunteering to stand surety for Kanu, Soludo should rather be mounting pressure on the government to comply with the court judgment, which ordered the unconditional release of the IPOB leader. The demand is not born out of a genuine desire to defend Igbo interest, but to enhance his political interest. Soludo just wants to use Nnamdi Kanu for political advantage and to launder his image, he asserted. Igbo National Council INC, through its national president, Chilos Godsend, on its part, stated that Soludo was not sincere in his demand for the IPOB leader's release. Now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section